He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. And this is my review for Black Ink Crew Season 6, Episode 5. Y'all know when I got my favorite pajama shirt on, either one or two things is going on for the day. Either I'm really comfy, cozy, or I'm really fucking tired, okay? Today, I am really fucking tired. It has been a long day. Y'all know I'm back at work. Busy. I worked all day. Then had a family emergency situation right at the end of my work day. And I had to go check on, a family member and everything. And I am tired. Mainly from work, but also about, my peoples. They good and everything, but, had to go check on the people real quick. So I took my bun out. It was down. I didn't like it, so I threw it up in the pan. I hope everyone else had a great Wednesday. And they are, it's currently 1:13, so most of y'all is either asleep or y'all could be up waiting for my video. I don't know. But let's get into this Black Ink Crew review. I feel like, first of all, the episode could not have been that good, because when I finished watching it, I wasn't like amped to get up and review it. I was like, We see C's come in to the shop with some news. What's the news, pray tell? Oh, guess what, y'all? There wasn't ever any money missing. Oh, you don't say, huh, Caesar? What no money? What the hell? Oh, that's the shirt I wore to work, and I came home and I threw it. I didn't know it was back there. But yeah, he was saying, it wasn't any money missing. They're like, what? Well, turns out, he says how the credit card payments people made hadn't hit the account, and that's how money was missing. But my thing, when he said that, I was like, did nobody check to see, was it cash, check, or credit cards that was missing? Because if it's $10,000 worth of credit card payments missing, that don't mean anybody stole anything. You can trace fucking credit card stuff. So that's why I was like, this is a bunch of fuckery and bullshit, and it kind of got on my goddamn old nerves, And then, Sky was kind of trying to blame Kit. Was it Kit, kitty cat? Yeah, Kit. Is it Kit or Cat? Kit, because Cat is from Chicago. She trying to blame Kit. Like, I knew Kit couldn't count. I knew she couldn't figure it out. It's all her fault. You know what I'm saying? Because she can't count. And my thing was, that's not true. Honestly, the issue would have been this. If Kit came and said it's $10,000 missing, management, sees, or Melody, or Ted, or Sky should have said, oh, well, what kind of money, how is it missing? Is it cash missing? You ask those kind of questions. The reason that people got excited was because no one followed the chain of command and do things that you do when things are missing. You say, what's missing? Is $10,000 in cash missing? Because if it's $10,000 in credit cards missing, clearly that's an error. Clearly no one stole $10,000 with the credit card stuff. That's just stupid. So, for me, I was like, that was, who cares? I just feel like that error was a C's error, or a Melody error, or even a Sky error, because no one asked the right questions. Kit was correct in saying the money wasn't accounted for because the money hadn't hit the account from the credit card stuff. So they probably put down people paying some money, probably didn't put it was a credit card payment or whatever. So y'all should have investigated that a little bit more. Don't be blaming nobody else about that. You know what I'm saying? And then, because Melody quit, C's like, I gotta get back to Atlanta, so I'm gonna put Sky in charge to manage 113th. Why the fuck would you put Sky? Sky's supposed to be the manager in Atlanta. Why won't you just do Walt or Ted? I mean, or just say, hey, we need to find a new manager. I don't know if they're trying to make Sky a bigger, or have a bigger role this season. Because my thing is, what has Sky done to qualify her to be a manager of two shops. I'll wait. Oh, right. I mean, I was like, what? I feel like they trying to build Star as a brand, and I don't know why. I ain't got nothing against her, but at the same time, I'm like, so now every episode in some kind of way sees keep involving Sky. As if there ain't nobody else that can depend on besides Sky. Ted don't even get the recognition he used to get. Ted just be sitting on the couch not doing shit. He used to at least ask Ted to do stuff so Ted had some kind of, I don't know, do something. But I'm like, no, everything is Sky. Hey, Sky, you found out what the money missing. Hey, Sky, you run 113. Hey, Sky, run to Africa, get us some trees and bring them back. I mean, I was over it, honestly. You know, Sky was saying how she wants to go home. But C's like, whatever, I'm going back to Atlanta, you staying here. And I'm like, whatever. You know, from there we see Donna is again homeless. Donna has been homeless too many times on this show to count. I mean, at one point, it's like every season Donna is homeless. And the thing about it is, people were saying like, how she on this show, she can't afford her rent. I don't think my little gray patch is crazy. I don't think people realize that on these shows, when you are a new cast member, you not getting paid up the ass. Just because the show itself is successful doesn't mean that you as a cast member gonna be getting paid $10, $15, $30,000 per episode. No, when you a newbie, you getting paid maybe $2,000 an episode, and that's only for each episode you're on. So let's say if Donna is only on, if they have 10 episodes, but she only in 5 episodes, if she only getting paid $2,000 an episode, that's only $10,000. That ain't shit in New York, and we know she not doing all the main tattoos. So yeah, when people are like, what she doing her money? She ain't. This only Donna's like 3rd season really being on there consistently. And y'all remember before they kept trying to play Donna, and so she wasn't even getting really paid then. Donna ain't pulling in the money that probably sees Ted. What shit? Probably this them two. Maybe Sky might be getting a little bit more money now, and she just getting a little bit more money. So I get Donna ain't balling at all. Donna trying to make it, okay? But anywho, she said how she been renting a room for some older lady, you know, for the past year, and she been paying her rent on time. She been paying the lady in cash, but all of a sudden the lady tripping and said how she don't be paying her rent, and the lady like locked her off, changed the locks. So so Donna said that she basically like busted a window to get into her room in the lady's house, only to see that the lady had like kicked in Donna's door, because Donna's door probably had a lock on it, and kind of went in Donna's space or whatnot. I mean, that's why I can't be a roommate. I cannot be having somebody. You know how I'm be roommate with my goddamn husband. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Other than, I don't want a roommate who's literally a roommate to where we have 2 different lives and they come and go. No, because if you piss me off, I'm gonna kick your damn door in, or if I piss you off, I don't want you kicking my door in. So you know, it was what it was. So then we see that she is going to her boyfriend's house to tell her like, oh, she tripping. Now, first of all, why Sky talking about she moving out the other house and she only had 2 little bags? Girl, you don't own no clothes? None? You don't even own no bed? Like no dresser? No armoire? Nothing? Okay, no shoe rack? No gym shoe? Like I'm moving, you know, in April, man. I have like 4 closets of clothes alone to move. If I got put out this damn place, man, I would need a U-Haul truck to take me anywhere. I could not carry nothing in my hand. I could not be picked up in a taxi. I ain't got a girl. Okay, Donna. So, she's telling the boyfriend like how it was messed up. She don't know why the lady tripping all of a sudden. Like it's been cool or whatever. And all of a sudden, it's like she just started flipping out. So you know I can't. You know I ain't going back down leaving or whatever. And she's like, you know, boyfriend, I'm gonna either be homeless or I can stay with you. I mean, if a guy I was dating came to me and said, you know, I'm either gonna be homeless or I can live with you, I'll be like, boo, you ain't gotta be homeless. They got all kind of shelters that you can go to, you know what I'm saying? They got men's shelters, they got children's shelters, they got, you know what I'm saying, bus station shelters, they got hotel shelters, you know what I'm saying? They got motel shelters. You can do whatever you need to do. You ain't gotta be homeless. There are many other options besides my goddamn house. And that's really, you know, just depending on how long we've been dating. But my thing is, you ain't got nowhere else to go? Girl. So he like, well, okay, but you can't be messy because Donna is messy. And then she's like, you know what, I'll do that thing you like. So I'm like, nah, you out here sucking dick for a house, Donna? Because if you doing something he like, he either wants you to suck his dick or he want anal. So which one you doing? Which one is it, Donna? Because when any woman say, I can do that, I can do that thing you like, you putting your mouth on that man, or you letting that man put something in you that you usually don't let him put it. And I'm like, no, I would rather be homeless than have to slut myself around, even with my boyfriend. Cause my thing is, if I'm saying I'm gonna be homeless, if you don't want me to live with you, at least don't, you know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have to entice you with sexual stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's why, ladies, I tell you, ladies, always keep your own place. Don't you be no roommate to nobody. Don't you live with no man. Because the thing is, when she don't do the thing he like enough, and he put her ass out, she gonna really be homeless. That's what it's gonna be real. She gonna really be out there sucking some dick to the curb. But yeah, it is what it is. So, you know, next we see how Sky come back to the shop, you know, because basically, you know, C's put me in charge, guys, so let's go over some ground rules, you know. We gonna respect each other. We gonna respect ourselves. And she talking a whole bunch of bullshit. But to me, this whole scene pissed me off because this whole scene was Sky bullying Kit. That's strictly what it was. And, you know, I was just like, whatever. Because she basically said, you know, it's Kit for... It's a Kit? That's a weird name. Why? If I'm saying the name wrong, just forgive me. But I'm like, Kit, this don't sound right. And I know it ain't Cat. And I know it ain't Kitty. And I know it ain't Catty. It gotta be Kit. But Kit is just a weird-ass name. I just thought about that. But, you know, Sky saying how it's Kit's fault that she's stuck in New York. She can't go back home because Kit can't count. Kit can't count. So funny. You know, saying how she can't count. And, you know, it was her clerical error. And that's also why... Melody quit. And my thing was, no, Melody quit because Donna said that she was a thief and she wasn't. So that ain't got nothing to do with Kit. And y'all fought because when she said money was missing, y'all assumed someone stole it. Y'all didn't even look to see where the fuck the money could have went. That's on y'all. Y'all should not have told those staff members. Y'all should have investigated the books first. I ate popcorn. And then went from there. But y'all ain't do that. You know what I'm saying? She says how, what did she say? Yeah, because Kit do say how, you know, it ain't her fault. Donna was the one who blamed Melody. Ain't got nothing to do with her. She do say it was her mistake, her clerical error. But I don't think it was her clerical error. Because even when she told, like I said, when she told them the money was missing, they should have looked to see where it came from. Or where it was missing from. But whatever. You know. But, you know what I'm saying? Sky then say stuff like, you know what I'm saying? If Kit only good at sucking C's dick and she only got her job because she was sleeping with the boss. I'm like, what kind of manager does this? And how can you say that after you just say we all gonna be respectful, but you go and disrespect Kit? This is the time when I can't fuck with Sky, because Sky can be a real bully of a bitch. And my thing is, you've had a hard enough life to know that you should not be around here bullying people. When people... and I feel bad because people was bullying her because of her old adoption scandal situation. I'm like, oh, that's not nice. You know what I'm saying? Be nice to Sky. But now her ass up here bullying Kit. And I'm not even much of a Kit fan either. But I feel like fair is fair and bullshit is bullshit. And talking to her like that, saying you only got your job because you sucking C's dick, is, girl, too fucking far. And, you know, because then she said, you know, go ahead and fuck your way to another position. I was just like, and Kit, you know what I'm saying? She didn't look like she was hurt, but she looked like, well, damn, where this coming from? And my thing is, I don't see why they're trying to make Sky is getting too big for bridges. Sky, to me, is getting that Jocelyn complex. As y'all know, I always say people get the Jocelyn complex, which just means people who come from nothing and then they get a little bit of fame and they feel like they the shit and can't nobody say nothing to them and they above everyone else. And I feel like that's how Sky was talking to Kit, as if she was a nobody. Let's not act like Sky wasn't on season 2, I think maybe season 2 and 3, and was a no fucking body. They called her a mixie back then, and she was out here fucking and sucking Ted ass to get on the show. Because let's be true, the reason Sky got on the show was because she was fucking Ted. That's how she got on the show. So it kind of pisses me off that she making it seem as if, oh, Kit out here fucking and sucking C's, and that's the only reason she got her position. You got your position because you was fucking and sucking Ted a long time ago. So, girl, please stop with the bullshit. And it just kind of just pissed me off, you know. And then Kit was like, you know, Kit said, well, you fucked your coochie out of whack. that made me laugh because y'all know Sky had to get her coochie reconstructed, and Sky do say, yep, and that's why I had to give me a new one. But you know, then she started calling her whack and saying her skin was oily and how she was mad. But again, I felt like it was petty, childish bullshit, and this guy picking on people. But my thing is, I just need somebody to fuck Sky up. No, I don't. I can't say that. That's not fair. Because her and Rod got into a fight at Diddy party, and I didn't like how Rod snuck Sky. I didn't like how Riley did it. But I don't want somebody to sneak her. I want somebody just to put her, like, just kind of, you know what I'm saying, say, Sky, have a seat. You know what I'm saying? Even just cuss her out one good time and just put her in her place. But I feel like the way that she was talking to Kid was totally fucking stupid. You know, even saying, you know, you need to leave because you're not wanted here. And Kid like, you know what, I'm not even finna play this game with you. I'm leaving. I would have sat there and made Sky look more immature and stupid because the whole time that she was talking to Kit, to me and my grown ass 36 next in 2 weeks, 35, 36-year-old self, I was looking at her like, girl, you pathetic talking to her like that. Like, I didn't find it funny. You know what I'm saying? I didn't. I don't find things like that funny. I feel like it's a version of slut shaming. It's a version of bullying, and I just wasn't here for it. And it was what it was. And whatever. We then see Kevin, the tattoo artist. Now, Kevin was on the season last season. They don't show him much. Young Bae liked him last season, and then we found out that he liked men. I mean, he bisexual, but I feel like if you ever put your mouth on a penis, you know, you're gay. Even if you still like women, I feel like you can't ever take back sucking that dick. But, and that's just my personal opinion. So we see, you know, he is talking about how his father does not really know he's gay. Like, he's never had that coming out conversation with his father, you know, even though he's like 30 years old. He says his father, like, found a letter when he was like 18, and it was a letter from some guy. And it's like his dad found it. I kind of questioned him and said, you know, well, what is this about? Who is this? And he said how he played it off because he didn't know how to come out to his father at that point in time. And he said at that point in time, all his father said, well, you're going to stop this. Meaning his dad probably knew something was up and didn't want to talk about it, didn't want to address it. So he's like, you know, over the years, they just haven't had as close of a relationship as they could have because he felt like he couldn't live his true self because he is a gay man. So he just says how he wanted to, you know, have that conversation with his dad when his dad comes to visit. So his dad does come to visit. He looks like his dad. His dad is a really cute, you know, older man. And, you know, it was a little bit awkward initially when the dad came in. And then he just says, you know, well, hey, I'm almost 30 years old now, and I feel like I just need to live my truth. And, you know, I just wanted to know how you felt about, you know, me because I am a gay black man. Like, I'm gay. And his son said, you know, have I failed you as a father? And I was like, oh. But then he said, like, you know, you my son. You know, why would you think I was thinking less of you? You know, I can't judge you based on that because it's your life to live. It's not my life. Like, even though I might not agree with it, I'm not going to judge you because of it. I love you irregardless. I love you unconditionally. You know, you are my son. And it was cool because, you know, Kevin said how he felt like that was a weight lifted off his shoulders and how he felt like nothing could hold him and his dad back from having a close bond because his dad now knows his truth. And he knows that his dad accepts his truth and his dad won't, like, disown him. Because a lot of people who come out to their parents, they get disowned. They get shunned. They get ignored. You know, people laugh about it and like, oh, you know, who wants to talk to the gay family member or whatnot. So it was really pleasant to see, you know, that didn't happen to him because it's very unfortunate when people are closed-minded and they can't accept a person for their choices in life, even if they don't agree with the choices in life. It's just a sexual preference. You know, it is what it is. So, yeah. So a little small scene with C's is back in Atlanta. And again, they're trying to push Star. They're trying to push Sky off as a goddamn main character as if nothing can go right if she's not there. So he's at a damn tattoo shop in Atlanta. And he goes to the bathroom, supposedly the toilet's clogged. He's like, what's the name of the contractor? Like, I don't know. Only Sky knows. Bitch, please. Look, if the toilet is clogged, you call a plumber. Okay? You get the damn phone book and you call a fucking plumber. You don't need a contractor for the bathroom if someone clogged the goddamn toilet. Or better yet, get a plunger. Okay? So that's the first thing that they Sky not around. Then someone was trying to play with that too with a credit card. Oh, the credit card machine don't work. He like, well, fix it. They like, usually Sky does that. I'm like, look, the credit card machine, okay, maybe because she's the manager, she may know how to work it better. But damn, toilet being called, call a fucking plumber. So, you know, he does break down. He calls Sky, and she like, I don't want to talk to you till I'm back. I ain't trying to help you do nothing. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, bye. Didn't want to deal with you. Call a plumber. Had a girl pay cash. There's another little scene where we see that C's was actually already fucking with somebody in the Atlanta shop. C's should get enough of sleeping with the staff and the thing, because if you ain't learned nothing from dating Duchess, you should at least know you don't start a relationship with another tattoo artist in your shop, because it ended horribly the first damn time. But you know, it is what it is. So he's saying how he wants to live this clean, non-sexual life. He needs to kind of stop being so wild. So he called a girl from the shop who was sleeping with into the back. Like, hey, I can't think what her name is. You know, I know we've been kind of having fun or whatever, but I don't think we should, you know, mess around anymore. And in his confession, he was like, you know, I know she's going to probably be heartbroken. She's going to probably be mad. And she was like, oh, okay, I get it. You know what I'm saying? It's fine. It's cool. I ain't tripping. And she kind of walked away. And then he was like, well, damn, you know, and then, well, that was weird. And then there's another scene where he's like, okay, he's talking to the girl Persuasion. Now, people keep saying that Persuasion was on Bad Girls Club. Watch Bad Girls Club, so I don't know who the hell the girl is. It's just one of his flings. And he was trying to tell her as well, he don't think they need to mess around anymore. But he used the wrong words. He was saying, like, you know, I'm just on a different level now. I just kind of want to be settled, you know, kind of chill out. So she took that as him saying, like, he wants to settle down with her. And she's like, yeah, you know what? I'm on the same page. I think we should be on the same page together. You know, I'm cool with that. So he thinking, well, dang, why she not mad? Like, we've been messing around. Like, how she not upset? How she so okay with it, want to do the same thing? And then she's like, you know what? We can settle down together. And you're like, she's like, yes, I'll accept being your girlfriend. He like, what the fuck? What? So she misunderstood, clearly because she's a fucking idiot. But not only is she a fucking idiot, because it was a scene that they did. I'm like, whatever. I really didn't care, but it was what it was. We see young Bae boyfriend moves in, and we see that her apartment ain't big enough for the both of them, solely because she don't have no goddamn closet space for that man's stuff. I mean, he came with 3 big ass boxes of stuff. Okay, whatever. And when they go into her closet, like, she gave him this much room in her closet, and she had all her stuff everywhere else. Now me, I have a lot of closet space, and I do have all my stuff in my closet. But if I was to move in with someone, I would make space in some sort of way. I can probably buy a little portable clothing rack, you know what I'm saying, and put, like, I have a whole sundress closet, well, a whole dress closet. So I can probably put all my dresses on, like, 2 portable closets, and then give him his own closet. But I'm like, young babe was like, okay, you can have this amount of space in my closet, and then on this little shoe rack, I'm gonna move this one shoe box, and you can have this rack too. Girl, ain't enough room for that man in your house. And my thing is, if you can't make room for that man in your closet, how can you possibly make room for that man in your life? But again, it was just a scene. And then she gave her little rules, like, you know, rule number 1, you know, no bitches in the crib. I think that is very much so known. She said rule number 2, you know, family comes first, and I'm your family, so I should come first. Here's what it is. Then she said, you know, you should buy me bloody shoes every month. Girl, bye. Not every month, unless he make money like that. But I'm like, y'all can't make that much money because you need a bigger apartment for that man. And then she said, you know, thing 4 is you have to have sex with me every night. I would say the same thing. So yeah, we see that whole scene. We see Sky go meet with Melody in that damn RV, and she see how hard of a life, that it's a hard knock damn life for Melody, and she assumed, okay, it's gonna be easy because homegirl living in the slums of the goddamn streets, and she live in this little ass RV, so I know she's gonna want to come back to work. She offered her like a raise, double, triple. Can y'all afford triple? She, of course, still says no. You know, she's saying how I ain't coming back because, one, Donna accused me of stealing. Not only did she accuse me of stealing, but no one else spoke up for me and said, you know, it didn't happen. She's like, so, you know, I ain't coming back. You know, I'm good. I'm just going to stay where I'm at. And then Sky was like, but I need to get back to Atlanta. Girl, don't nobody care. You know what I'm saying? Now that RV is small, and they put all them. They got plants and shit all hanging up. Girl, you can have bugs in that goddamn RV with all them plants in there, and the bathroom. You know, she said she ain't coming back. So basically, Sky shit out of luck. It is what it is. Sky then goes to the shop and it kind of tells people that, you know, Mel live in an RV. She don't want to come back. I don't know what we're going to do. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. And then Ted, like, you know, have y'all ever heard of that show? You know what I'm saying? Called, you know, Help Me Hire Help Me Some Damn Body. And they're like, yeah, what about it? It's like a local news station or a local news show, whatever. We have stuff like that here too. I think ours here is called The Hall of Shame. It's so funny. I'm on channel 2. But, you know, he like, you know, Donna was on there. Like, Donna roommate had her on there saying that she ain't paying rent. So they showed a little clip. Now, I saw the clip online last week. Was it JJ? JJ who watches me. Was it JJ? If it wasn't JJ, if it wasn't whoever it was I do think it was JJ. He's always... Wait, JJ might be a girl. I don't think JJ's a boy. I think JJ's a girl. JJ, you male or female? I think you're a girl because you said girl to me before, and I think you're a girl. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, one of my viewers put the link to it in my little comment section or whatever, and the video they played on the show was different than what I saw on YouTube 2 weeks ago. Because, I mean, everything was the same about how she was saying, you know, Donna don't pay her rent, you know, she don't be doing it, she messed my door up. That part was the same. But when they showed the dude calling FaceTime and C's did look shocked on the original footage, when he say, I can give you so-and-so's information, on the original footage, C says, I can give you the phone number to the executive producer of our show. On Black Ink Crew, they had him say, I can give you the phone number to our brand ambassador Kit. And that ain't what he said originally. They edited that for the damn show. That I know for a fact. So it made Donna look bad. It make her look real bad. Honestly, it do. Donna then walk in and she pissed off because she's like, you know, the lady crazy. She lying. You know, I have been paying my rent. You know, the only thing that I did, you know, bust the window and broke in because she changed the locks. And I was like, well, you know, it is what it is. And wait, what did she say? Because then she's like, well, they said, well, do you still deal with? She's like, no, I moved out. I don't live there anymore. You know, I don't have no connection with her. You know, only time I might see her, the only connection we have is if I see her, I might beat her ass because she embarrassed me on TV and the stuff not true. So I feel like the clip is making my hair fall, so I'm gonna look a little crazy for a minute, but it is, y'all know how it is sometimes. So from there we see Donna has a client who comes in, and the guy was coming to get some roses, and she did the roses, and the tattoo came out cute. Now y'all know sometimes with Donna it can be touch and go. Sometimes her stuff is cute, sometimes it isn't. This particular time it was really cute. I like the tattoo, I like the color, the black and white, and the color of the rose, because the guy got it based on his mother being abusive, and it was something like, you know, a dark rose and a color rose. I don't know, something about some goddamn roses. But the tattoo looked really good. So Donna's work is touch and go. I think she's not a good freehand person to where, you know, if they be like, I want a grassy mane. She can't do that. But she's really good at, because the tattoo was really good. So people can't say that she's not talented because she is. I don't think that she's a good freehand tattoo person, in my personal opinion. So what else happened from there? Well, basically the end, you know, they're all at the shop, and you know, Donna's standing there, and we then see Donna's roommate, the old lady, and her daughter come walking in like, yeah, Donna, what's up? And I'm like, what the hell just happened here? I'm like, what the hell what's going on? And Donna like instantly saw her and was like, this old bitch thinks she can come my job with her punk ass daughter and it's gonna be cool, it's gonna fly. Hell no. Donna went from 0.2 seconds from like behind the receptionist desk to she leaped and jumped, and she did swing on old girl, and I think she landed the punch because the lady, it was a whole tussle. The daughter tried to jump in and I think someone grabbed her off. I did see somebody pull down the wig off. But I mean, for the most part, Donna got in that ass. Like, Donna leaked she wanted to fuck her up, and it was because she said that she felt like the lady embarrassed her on national TV doing that interview or whatever. And so I was just like, Donna, what is wrong with you? I thought of twisting my hair like this is what I do when I'm not on camera. Oh my girl, you not that comfortable right now. Anywho, so yeah, Donna was like going for it, and they like, what the hell, Donna? You know, because it happened so quick. Like, the lady walked in, and Donna just flew and started swinging, and the fact that it was the mom and her daughter, I'm surprised they didn't like beat her up. Like, Donna didn't get really beat up or whatever. So the court security break it up, and they take the mom outside, and take the daughter outside, and Ted. But it was like, well, who is that? And she's like, that was my motherfucking roommate and her daughter. So security had the mom and the daughter outside. So Ted go out like, well, let me see what the hell going on. Like, why would she come in here? Man, the mama was acting like she might have been on some stuff, because she was just, she wanted to be, she older. But she's like, yeah, she owed me rent, and she ain't paid me rent in a whole dang on year, and I'm tired of her bullshit, and and she broke my door, and her man be fucking in the bathroom, and then she imitated them having sex, and Ted said, that's how they do it like that, and she was like, yeah, they do it like that, they do it like that. I was like, it was just weird. It was weird, and it was funny, and Ted was just like, usually, I think Donna get herself into bullshit. But he said, but this time, I don't think it's her. I think this lady just is bad shit crazy. So then Ted was like, you know what? You got to get the fuck up out of here. And I like how Ted, he didn't clown Donna. He didn't make it a big situation. He tried to figure out what was going on. He realized this lady is full of shit and it's crazy. So let me get her out of here. And, they dragged the lady away. Donna do come outside and say, what I'm saying? I know where you live, bitch. I mean, yeah, because you live there, Donna. It's okay. It's not like you know where she lives because she lives somewhere that's a secret. But, I mean, they don't know where you live at because you kind of homeless. But I like how Donna kind of just, she went for it. She felt like someone played her, and she just reacted. Now, I do not condone violence. I do not condone violence at all. I don't like people putting their hands on other people. I feel like the only time that you should fight is when you are defending when someone is attacking you and you're defending yourself. I don't feel like people should attack other people. It is what it is. But that's how the episode went off, with Donna saying to the lady, on camera, I know you live, bitch, and it kind of goes off. And I mean, it could have been I'm sorry, y'all. It could have been a better episode, but it was what it was. And I'm gonna wait until the next episode to see how much I like it. Because Donna is like, I don't know if she's throwing eggs at the lady's house or what's going on, but it was just a weird situation on the next episode. And someone is like shutting down Black Ink Atlanta for some reason. So it is what it is. But that was my review of Black Ink Crew. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I will talk to you guys next time. I will be reviewing Little Women Atlanta tomorrow, as well as I think I'm going to also do Wags Atlanta. I have to watch that stuff tomorrow, and then I'll see if I'm going to review it tomorrow. But guess what? I am Jay Lee. This is Jay's Corner. Until next time, people. Peace.